Hello Kamen Rider fans and welcome back to Toku Topics. It's been like over a month since I've uploaded, but I thought as kind of my return here today I would do a fun little video because this just got announced literally this morning and I thought it was a really fun thing. And I like kind of being part of campaigns and stuff like this. So basically Chemy Cards have kind of dominated my life. I've been collecting a ridiculous amount of them, way more than I ever should, from Kamen Rider Gotchard, and the Legend Chemy Cards are some of my all-time favorites. I just love the way that these guys look and how they're able to capture the Legend Rider aspects into the little Chemys. It's so fun. And we have all of the main riders and secondary riders already, and now we're diving into like Dark Riders and Tertiary Riders and stuff. And we don't know how many more we're going to get at retail. However, there was this post this morning from the Bandai Rider Toy Twitter account at literally 3 o'clock in the morning that said that we're going to be having a vote campaign for voting for a Legend Chemy Card ride thing set. I'm presuming this will be a premium Bandai thing. So this is very similar to the Ride Watch vote that happened back in 2019, where you could vote for riders and forms of riders that were not going to get ride watches, or at least not planned to, and then they picked 10 winners for 2 deluxe sets of ride watches. They're doing the same thing here. 10 cards will be made into a set of finalists. So basically the way this is going to work, voting is live right now. It's on this site, as you can see right here, this gorgeous picture of Legend with some like mystery cards. And basically there's going to be a voting period that started already today from March 15th through March 21st. And then I'm assuming this is like going to say the winners or something. And then there's going to be a second voting period. And then I'm assuming like the end point winners will be announced on the 26th. And if we translate this page, you can see that each device will be given a maximum of 6 votes. 3 votes in the first voting period and 3 in the second. You can vote for the same Kamen Rider once in each voting period. And it is possible to vote for the same Kamen Rider in the first period and the second one. And after the first voting period ends, you can only participate second. So obviously, like when this is closed, you can only vote here. So I checked it this morning, and it actually did work. It didn't like region lock me or anything. So they have them all here broken up by categories with their corresponding Chemy, which is really cool. So all you have to really do is you just select one of the shows, as everything is still loading in. I love these banners though; really, really cool. It's got the nice like pictures of the card artwork for the riders, so it goes through everything. And then there's this extra category, which I'll use as an example. These are for things that just don't fit into any like specific show. So you have like Ichigo from his own movie from 2016, the buff Ichigo, the Go Riders, is that what they're called? The team of Sentai that were also riders. You get all the Amazons, First and the Next, and then Outsiders, which is really, really cool. So I do want to say here that obviously, there's a lot of stuff here, lots of forms and riders, and the translating page cannot be the most greatest. So I do want to go ahead and give a shout out to Peacemaker2448, who created this amazing already Legend Ride Camera voting cheat sheet of translated names that are not all jumbled up by Google Translate. So as you can see here, the first category is Show Riders. So you got like V3 through Bio Rider. You even have all the Black Axis forms, Shadow Moon, all the Kuga's forms that we don't have, because they are doing final forms in retail. So all final forms have been removed. Let's say like Agito, Gills, G3X, G4, G3 Mile, the Ryuki Riders. You even have the rest of the stuff from the new Fies movie. Blade, a good amount of Hibiki Riders. It's definitely the biggest category. Kabuto Den Kiva, Decade, even has things like Violent Emotion and everything. Double has all of his individual forms. O's has the base forms here. They did omit some things, like there's no Cyclone Axle Extreme that there was on the Ride Watch vote. Obviously, these are just the main combos and all like mixed up forms of metals and stuff. But like the Gaim category and Ghost categories are quite comprehensive. You have very obscure riders in here, like Dark Necron P. Ones that barely appeared, lots of X-Aid stuff. Only one more than Gaim's category, which is a lot already. Build is really, really filled with stuff. Geo has all of his individual Legend Rider armors. 01 has a bunch of things as well. Saber. I think somebody was saying that for some reason Buster is missing from this list, which is really strange. Oh no, he's right there. I thought he wasn't there at first, but no, he definitely is there. And then you have even things like from like Visa Nexts and very obscure riders like Solomon's, Dorius, And then you have like all the different forms of Revi and Vice, and yeah, it's pretty comprehensive. Geats has a lot of stuff going on here, even very, very short-term riders like my boy Groovy, Bucci, Turbon, and Braille. And then, like I said, we already went through the other works category. So, for me personally, just for the meme of it, I voted for Groovy from Geats. Because of the fact he was barely on screen. I think it'd be hilarious if he got one. So, hashtag join the Groovy gang. We're going to get him into those finalists. Because last time when they did something like this with the ride watches, a lot of people, especially in the Japanese fandom, basically memed Scissors into getting a deluxe ride watch because of how little Scissors is in Ryuki and how he's the first rider to die in that show. So I'm definitely expecting a hashtag Scissors sweep. So I also voted for Scissors as 2 of my 3 votes in the first round. And then my final vote was for Kamen Juga from Revice because I love that suit so much. So I'm going to leave the link to the voting contest down in the description below. So be sure to click that. And like I said, you get 3 different votes. It doesn't seem to be region locked. It did let me do it on my phone. I don't know if it's going to let you do it on the desktop, but yeah, very, very excited. And also, let me know down in the comments below what ones you're going to vote for, and if there's anything on the lists that you wish would be there that isn't included for whatever particular reason. It's pretty comprehensive, but there's definitely some things missing that I probably would have liked on the list, but wouldn't have expected to win otherwise. So, just a fun thing I wanted to talk about. I thought this was just really, really cool. I like when they do things like this, and like I said earlier, I love the look of the Legend Rider Chemies. I mean, like, look at this Decade one. He's literally he's a sentient card. I love it. It's so cute, and I can't wait to see how these are going to look for the riders that never would have gotten a chance to get one otherwise. Very, very excited about that. I love when they do things like this. So, and I can't wait to see how they're going to be released. In one, I'm assuming, like, one premium Bandai set that probably wouldn't be, like, too expensive or anything. So, alright, that's going to do it. So, of course, until next time, you guys can follow me on Twitter at LivingRangerKey or LightningFigPR. And be sure, if you want to check out my Patreon tomorrow at noon Eastern Time, I'm going to be doing a Patreon exclusive live stream where I'm going to be unboxing a set of Phase 3 Chemy Cards. So I figured, I know those are somewhat popular videos, but I figured that would be a perfect Patreon member stream. So that will be happening Saturday, March 16th as I finally get back into some videos here. And if you kind of want to know where I've been and what I've been up to, there's also a post on my Patreon about that. So, alright, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all later. To wrap up this video, I'd like to thank my $5 and above patrons: Jurassic Samurai, Maggot Alchemist, Robert Browning, Static Thunder, Brendan Overland, Maji Yellow, MCPC Studios, James Darty, Matthew Thorne, Josh Landry, Pyramidas, Cross SCV, Caboose Ed, Socket Monsters, Daniel Pika, Hella Geo, Thrasher, Jesus Prime, Uni Warrior Thomas, Louis Carnes, Carlos Alfredo, and Will Kemp. You can support Toku Topics for as little as $1 a month on my Patreon, linked in the description below.